There is no excuse for not trying. These words carry a simple yet powerful truth. They hold within them the essence of success, the secret to achievement, and the foundation of every great accomplishment in history. Too often, people hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment, fearing failure or doubting their abilities. But the reality is, perfection never arrives, fear never truly disappears, and doubts only grow stronger if we let them. The only way forward, the only way to success, is to try. No matter how small the effort, no matter how uncertain the outcome, trying is what separates those who achieve from those who simply dream. Think about the countless people who have changed the world. Every inventor, every artist, every leader, every athlete, each of them faced challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but they tried. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb. He didn't wait for the perfect moment or complain that the process was too hard. He kept going. He understood that failure was just part of the journey. Imagine if he had stopped trying, the world would be a darker place, literally and figuratively. His perseverance is proof that effort, persistence, and determination are the true keys to success. The greatest enemy of progress is not failure, it is inaction. Fear of failure paralyzes too many people, keeping them stuck in the same place, never moving forward. But failure is not the opposite of success, it is a necessary step toward it. Every failure teaches a lesson, every mistake builds resilience, and every setback strengthens character. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not talent, intelligence, or luck. It is the willingness to try despite the possibility of failure. Excuses are easy. It's easy to say you don't have enough time, enough resources, enough talent. But these are just barriers we create in our minds. Time is the same for everyone. Every successful person has the same 24 hours in a day. The question is how you use them. Resources may be limited, but creativity and determination can overcome almost any limitation. Talent is helpful, but hard work always beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. There are countless stories of people who started with nothing, faced incredible odds, and still achieved greatness simply because they refused to stop trying. The truth is, most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, but when the first obstacle appears, they retreat. They assume difficulty means they aren't meant to succeed, but difficulty is part of the journey. If success were easy, everyone would achieve it. The challenges you face are not signs to stop. They are tests to see how badly you want it. Those who push through, who keep trying even when everything seems against them, are the ones who eventually achieve greatness. Imagine a child learning to walk. They fall over and over again, but they don't stop trying. They don't decide that walking is too hard. They keep going, without fear, without hesitation, without excuses, and eventually they succeed. That same determination exists within you. It always has. The difference is that as we grow older, we let doubt creep in. We start to believe in limitations. We listen to negativity. We convince ourselves that failure is final, when in reality, it is just another step forward. The most successful people in history all share one thing in common. They never stopped trying. They failed, they faced rejection, they struggled, but they kept going. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity. Oprah Winfrey was fired early in her career. The list goes on. These people had every reason to quit. They had every excuse available to them, but they refused to use those excuses. Instead, they kept trying. What's holding you back? Is it fear, doubt, lack of confidence? Whatever it is, recognize that these are just thoughts, not truths. Your mind will always try to keep you in a place of comfort, but growth only happens outside of comfort zones. Trying, even when you're unsure, is what leads to success. No one starts as an expert. No one is perfect from the beginning. Every master was once a beginner. Every success story starts with a single step, a first attempt, a moment of courage. Life is short. Regret is heavier than failure. You don't want to look back years from now and wonder what could have been if you had only tried. The pain of failure is temporary, but the pain of never trying lasts forever. Every dream, every goal, every ambition you have is possible, but only if you take action. Hoping, wishing, and waiting are not enough. You must try. You must put in the effort. You must take the first step, no matter how small. Effort leads to progress, progress leads to confidence, confidence leads to greater effort. It is a cycle of growth that begins the moment you decide to try. Every day presents a new opportunity to move forward. Every attempt, even if imperfect, brings you closer to your goal. You are capable of more than you realize. You are stronger than you think. You have everything you need within you to succeed, but you must be willing to take action. There is no excuse for not trying. You owe it to yourself to chase your dreams, to push past doubt, to prove to yourself that you are capable of greatness. The world is full of people who settled, who let fear win, who never tried. But it is also full of people who overcame, who persisted, who refused to quit. Which group will you choose to be in? The answer is in your hands. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and moments that test us to our core. In those moments, doubt creeps in, whispering that maybe we aren't strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough to overcome what's in front of us. We encounter voices, sometimes external, sometimes within our own minds, that question our abilities and attempt to define us by their limited understanding of who we are. But today is the day we decide to break free from those doubts, silence the naysayers, and step into the fullest version of ourselves. Today, we choose to declare, I will show them who I am. Because who you are is not determined by the opinions of others. It is not limited by past mistakes, setbacks, or failures. Your identity, your strength, and your potential are boundless. You were born with a unique spark, a light within you that is meant to shine brightly. No one else has walked your path. No one else has faced your battles, and no one else has your perspective, your dreams, or your resilience. When people doubt you, it often has more to do with their own fears than it does with your abilities. They project their insecurities, their limitations, and their lack of vision onto you because they cannot see past their own boundaries. But you are not here to live according to their rules. You are not here to fit into their narrow definitions of what is possible. You are here to break molds, defy expectations, and show the world the power of your determination. Think about all the moments in your life when you felt underestimated, overlooked, or dismissed. Those moments are not just memories, they are fuel. They are reminders of why you cannot give up. Every doubt thrown your way is an opportunity to prove someone wrong, but more importantly, it's a chance to prove yourself right. You see, the most powerful motivation doesn't come from the desire to prove others wrong. It comes from a deep, unshakable belief in yourself. It comes from knowing that you are capable of more than anyone can imagine. When you tap into that inner belief, you become unstoppable. The world might not see it yet, but you know. You feel it in your bones. You sense the greatness within you, waiting to be unleashed. But here's the truth. Greatness doesn't come without effort. It doesn't come without sacrifice, struggle, and persistence. The path to becoming who you truly are is not an easy one. It requires grit, resilience, and the courage to keep going even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about waking up every day and choosing to fight for your dreams, no matter how far away they seem. When you say, I will show them who I am, it's not just about proving something to others. It's about stepping into your power and owning your truth. It's about recognizing that you have the ability to create the life you want, regardless of where you started or what obstacles you face. It's about taking responsibility for your future and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. There will be moments when the journey feels overwhelming. There will be days when you question whether it's all worth it. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember the fire that burns inside you. Remember the people who said you couldn't do it, and let their doubt fuel your determination. But most importantly, remember that you are doing this for yourself. You are not here to live someone else's dream or meet someone else's expectations. You are here to fulfill your own potential and live a life that is true to who you are. When you stay true to yourself, everything else falls into place. It's not about being perfect. It's not about never failing. It's about getting back up every time you fall and continuing to move forward. It's about learning from your mistakes, growing from your experiences, and becoming stronger with every challenge you overcome. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every obstacle is an opportunity to rise higher. The journey to becoming who you truly are is a process, and it requires patience. It's not about overnight success or instant gratification. It's about putting in the work day after day and trusting that your efforts will pay off. It's about staying focused on your goals, even when the results aren't immediately visible. And when the moment comes, when you finally achieve what you've been working toward, there will be no greater feeling. It's not just the victory itself that will bring you fulfillment. It's knowing that you earned it. It's knowing that you persevered when others would have given up. It's knowing that you stayed true to yourself and proved once and for all that you are capable of greatness. So let them doubt you. Let them question you. Let them think they know who you are. Because when the time comes, you will show them. You will show them through your actions, your achievements, and your unwavering determination. You will show them through the way you carry yourself, the way you overcome adversity, and the way you refuse to back down. And when they see what you've accomplished, when they see the strength, the resilience, and the greatness within you, they will realize that they were wrong. They will see that you are so much more than they ever imagined. But this journey isn't about them. It's about you. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. It's about living a life that is true to your values, your passions, and your purpose. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. So today, make a commitment to yourself. Commit to showing the world who you truly are. Commit to working hard, staying focused, and never giving up. Commit to embracing your unique gifts and using them to make a difference. Because the world needs what you have to offer. The world needs your passion, your creativity, and your determination. The world needs you to step into your power and show them what is possible. So don't hold back. Don't let fear, doubt, or insecurity stop you from reaching your potential. You are capable of more than you can imagine, and the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your willingness to take action. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel, and you are more capable than anyone has ever given you credit for. Today is the day to start showing the world who you are, not through words but through action, not through promises but through results. Let your success speak for itself. Let your determination shine through every challenge you face. You have what it takes to achieve greatness. You have what it takes to overcome any obstacle, and you have what it takes to show them, once and for all, who you truly are. So go out there and prove it, not for them, but for yourself, because you deserve to live a life that reflects your true potential. You deserve to be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished, and you deserve to show the world just how incredible you are. Now is your time. This is your moment. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and say it with confidence. I will show them who I am, and then go out there and do it. Trying is the foundation of all progress. Every achievement, big or small, begins with someone making an attempt. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stagnant is not intelligence, luck, or natural talent. It is the willingness to try, to take risks, and to push forward despite fear and uncertainty. The truth is, most people fail before they even begin, not because they are incapable, but because they allowed doubt to stop them from even trying. Think of all the times you wanted to do something but didn't. Maybe you were afraid of failing. Maybe you thought you weren't good enough. Maybe you convinced yourself it wasn't the right time, but deep down you knew you wanted to try. And now, looking back, don't you wish you had? The regret of not trying is always greater than the disappointment of failure. Failure is temporary, but regret lasts forever. When you try, you give yourself a chance. When you refuse to try, you guarantee failure before you even begin. There is no perfect time to start. No one ever feels completely ready. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will wait forever. The people who achieve their goals are not the ones who had perfect conditions. They are the ones who started despite the challenges. They took action even when they weren't fully prepared. They learned as they went. They embraced imperfection, knowing that progress is more important than perfection. Think about the things that inspire you: the inventions, the works of art, the businesses, the breakthroughs in science, sports, and technology. All of these things exist because someone decided to try. They didn't know if they would succeed. They didn't know if the world would accept their ideas. But they tried anyway. That is the only way anything great has ever been accomplished. The human mind is powerful, but it can also be our greatest obstacle. It will create reasons why you shouldn't try. It will tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not ready, that you will embarrass yourself. But these are just thoughts. They are not reality, and they certainly do not define what you are capable of. The truth is, you can do far more than you believe. The only way to prove it is to try. Many people let fear control them. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But fear is only powerful if you let it stop you. If you push through fear and take action despite it, you weaken its grip. Every time you try, even when you're afraid, you become stronger. You build resilience. You develop confidence. And eventually, what once seemed terrifying becomes natural. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. Every failure teaches you something valuable. Every mistake helps you grow. The most successful people in the world are not those who never failed, but those who failed the most and kept going. They treated failure as feedback, not as a reason to quit. If you embrace this mindset, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Too often, people compare themselves to others. They see someone who is successful and assume they were born that way. But success is never instant. Behind every achievement is a long journey of effort, persistence, and setbacks. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not that one never failed, it's that one kept trying while the other gave up. What separates the extraordinary from the ordinary is persistence. Talent alone is not enough. Intelligence alone is not enough. It is effort, repeated over time, that leads to mastery. If you try and fail, you are still miles ahead of those who never tried at all. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Think about the times in your life when you did try, when you took a risk, when you stepped outside your comfort zone, when you ignored doubt and went for it. Remember how empowering that felt. Remember how, even if things didn't go perfectly, you still grew from the experience. That is what life is about. Growth, learning, and progress. None of these things happen unless you try. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take the first step. Momentum builds with action. The more you try, the easier it becomes. The more you take risks, the more comfortable you get with uncertainty. The more you fail and get back up, the more unstoppable you become. If there is something you have been wanting to do, whether it's starting a business, learning a new skill, improving your health, or chasing a dream, the time to start is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, because every moment you wait is a moment lost. And the truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. No one ever does. But the people who succeed are the ones who take action anyway. There is no excuse for not trying. Whatever limitations you think you have, someone else has had them too and still found a way. If they can do it, so can you. The only thing standing between you and success is your willingness to take the first step. So, take it. Try. Do not let fear, doubt, or excuses hold you back. The world is full of possibilities, and you have the power to shape your future. But nothing happens until you try, and once you do, you will realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. There is no excuse for not trying. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to take action. Too many people spend their days wishing, dreaming, and hoping for change, but never take the steps necessary to make it happen. They wait for the perfect opportunity, for the right moment, for a sign that tells them it's time. But the truth is, the perfect moment will never come. There will always be obstacles, doubts, and reasons to hesitate. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is simple. The ones who succeed are the ones who try, no matter the circumstances. Think of the greatest achievements in history. The people who changed the world didn't do so because it was easy or because they had a guaranteed path to success. They did so because they tried even when failure seemed certain. They took action despite fear. They kept going despite setbacks. They refused to let doubt stop them. Every great leader, every inventor, every entrepreneur, every artist, they all started with nothing but an idea and the courage to pursue it. What is stopping you? Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough? These fears are normal, but they are also lies. Failure is not the end, it is a lesson. Judgment from others does not matter, because those who judge are not the ones who live your life. And as for not being good enough, no one starts as an expert. Every master was once a beginner. Every great success story started with someone who was unsure, unprepared, and inexperienced. But they tried anyway. Excuses are easy to make. It's easy to say you don't have time, that you don't have enough money, that you weren't born with talent. But these are not real barriers. They are just mental blocks that you must push through. Time is a matter of priorities. If something truly matters to you, you will find time for it. Resources may be limited, but creativity and effort can overcome almost any obstacle. And talent is nothing without effort. Hard work beats talent every time when talent refuses to try. The reality is, most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, but when things get difficult, they stop. They assume difficulty means they are not meant to succeed, but nothing worth having comes easily. The challenges you face are not signs to quit. They are tests to see how badly you want it. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now if you started today. Imagine the skills you could develop, the progress you could make, the dreams you could bring to life. Now imagine where you will be if you do nothing. Exactly where you are now. The only way to move forward is to take action. The only way to succeed is to try. There will never be a guarantee of success, but if you never try, failure is guaranteed. Every attempt, even if it doesn't work out, brings you closer to your goal. Every effort builds strength, resilience, and experience. The path to success is not a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, and obstacles. But every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Think about the people who inspire you. Whether it's athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or scientists, they all have one thing in common. They never gave up. They faced rejection, they encountered failure, they struggled through difficult times, but they kept going. If they had stopped at the first sign of difficulty, they would not be where they are today. The only difference between them and you is that they tried. Your potential is limitless, but only if you are willing to take action. You may not see results right away. You may struggle. You may even fail. But failure is not a reason to stop. It is a reason to try again, smarter and stronger. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every struggle is a stepping stone to success. There is no excuse for not trying. If you truly want something, you owe it to yourself to go after it. The world is full of people who gave up too soon. Don't be one of them. Be the person who keeps going. Be the person who refuses to quit. Be the person who tries again and again until success is the only option left. Start today. Take the first step. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be something. Because once you start, momentum will build, confidence will grow, and before you know it, you will be unstoppable. There is no excuse for not trying, so go, try, chase your dreams, and never, ever stop. Start today. Take the first step. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just try. Your future self will thank you.